Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Kim here. And today I have happy mail from my dear friend Thelma. This has been sitting and waiting for me to do the video. I just, got a little bit behind on stuff, and I want to add a couple of other things that I've gotten from Thelma that to go with this box. Well, not to go with it, but all items that I got from Thelma in the last little while. But this box came. They must have held it somewhere because it was during the postal strike, and so it's dated like September, but I didn't get it till later. But packed full of goodies, of course, and so I'm just going to put it on its side and show you some of the items inside. Now, Thelma knows me, and she knows me so well. And she got me, I don't know if this is a table runner, but it is all elephants. So I just love this. And it's got a fringed end here. So I will probably cut the fringe off and then re-stitch it on the other way because the elephants go in this direction. So I think, I would use this fringe piece by just cutting it off and probably stitching it and adding a little bit of a braided trim on there so that it doesn't fray in any way. And then I would make a journal going this way. Isn't that just stunning? All of these lovely diamond pattern and these X patterns in here. It's almost like X's and O's from Thelma. It just allows for additional decorating, and it's just kind of like sort of like bead by number kind of art. There is a lot of it here, so I will cut it up eventually, but for now I'm just gonna oogle it and touch it and love it and enjoy it. So thank you, Thelma. I love this. It's beautiful, and there's a lot of it. It's a very nice material too, so it would really make some beautiful journals. Put that aside. Actually, I'll just put it up here. And then I see I got a little craft mat. I think she'll have to explain this one. It's a little cutting mat. But definitely something I could use on my table here for cutting small papers. Love it. I think that's exactly where it's going to sit now, is up here. So thank you for that. Lots of goodies. And then this beautiful, okay, it's the top. I already opened this. I couldn't wait this long. But it's a beautiful top, and it's all, pieces of lace that can be cut out. So lots of leaves in here. So lots of fun little appliques that can be made from this. And the fact that it's white, I can dye it in any color I want. So fun for that. Love it. And then, oh, this is beautiful. Ooh, I'd like to find this somewhere if possible. I don't know where you would get this though. Look at this. This is fibers. So this is going in the Kim collection, the hoarding collection for, just beautiful. It's got this light green and the pink in it. These are actually Thelma's kind of colors, I would think. But beautiful. I would like to know where you got this from. Just gorgeous. And then this one is very raggy as well. Now this would be a fun thing to try to replicate in a way, using an assortment of fibers, because if you look closely, it's got little knotted threads in there. So it would be fun to replicate this in a way. But the colors, there's pink, this sort of a deep red, and then the burgundy, kind of like a plum color, and then the greens, just gorgeous. So another one that's going to go in my collection of hoarding. Some of this stuff I just, you want to use it so sparingly because you don't have a lot of it. And yet, we shouldn't think like that because there's always something new that we can enjoy all the time. But yeah. And the fun thing is that Thelma and I are pretty much the same in that we look for different things and we find different things and get to enjoy them and share them. Now, there is This is a deck and book set. No, I forget what this was. Let's have a peek. It's a deck of cards. Oh, these are beautiful. Yeah, I remember. I kind of forgot there for a second. That's the outside cover, but they're just different flowers. Now, these are beautiful to add into. Look at the colors here. Just very complimentary to this, isn't it? Great to add into our journals for little tuck items, or to use to make flips, or not flips, tuck spots and little corner pockets and things. So beautiful cards. Oh, this must be the little note that goes with them. Cool. So I got those. Now I have so much stuff for Thelma that she has to bring another suitcase. You have to, or take another one of mine home, because there is so much stuff. But here's the thing: like, she's coming next spring, and here's the thing: I should send her a package, but I just don't know how to break it up, and what way to break it up, because I'm trying to make an impact. And in fact, I will do a video before she gets here, and I have it all organized, and then I will share it after she gets to see it. Maybe I'll even get to see her open it. I don't, or share that when she opens it. I don't know. We'll see. And then loose in the box, I got just a ton of these. They're so cute. They're shower hooks with elephants on them. I really have to start thinking about doing an elephant journal soon. But these would come out of here without, I could tuck them or remove them from the hook without too much effort. But there's a bunch of them here. Like, look at how cute they are. I hope you can see them all. And I think they're shower hooks, right? Yeah, the shower loop would have hung on the back here. I'm tempted to use them, but I really want to use them for something else. Okay, there's way more back here. Oh my goodness. Gorgeous. I think there's more of those hooks that they're buried inside here. Now I got this lovely scarf, and it is in white. And it is a chiffon, like a crepe. And then it has this beautiful beaded trim. Well, this just says dye me instantly. I just, want to change the color of this. These knotted beads would be so easy to use for making tassels or for trimming on the edge of a journal. And there's lots of it here. But I would like to play with dyeing this. So I think that's where this is going to go, into my dye bucket. Love it. Love the iridescent beads. Yeah, it wouldn't be difficult to take them off of here and then restring them onto something that I can use it as, probably on a jump ring is what I would do. Is I would open it up and put it on a jump ring, and then I could put these on something that I can use them for tassels. Beautiful. I'm going to do that. So love this. Very pretty. I bet you I'd get lots of tassels out of that. Oh, here's another one of these hooks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then this braided trim. This is very, very pretty. Must have been, oh, I see. It's probably, a braided trim that you would use on garments and stuff. So I will love using this for my journal making. Very nice and sturdy. Very pretty and very easy to add things down the center to further enhance it. Gorgeous. Love that. And ooh, I forgot this was in here. Okay, I'm just gonna get the rest of these goodies out. Okay, so she's added some Joker cards. So I have 2 that say circus. Oh, I love those. That's really cool. Look how nicely they match with this elephant thing. I bet you this all matches that elephant fabric that I bought and those tassels. I bet you it's all very nice color combination together, but it's too far away. Otherwise, I would go get it. And so she gave me these ones, Joker cards. And then these Joker cards that have Paris. You say Joker in the corner. That's cool. And then these ones are beautiful too. They have eggs on them. Look at that. These are gorgeous cards, Thelma. Just beautiful. Wow. And then a personal note, I think, in a handmade envelope. Sorry, it's a personal note, but look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Hand stitched around the edge here. Love this. Love, love, love. Very pretty. And then look at this. Oh my goodness. Just gorgeous. Yes. And then there's this one too. So pretty. Oh my goodness, these are beautiful. Thank you, Thelma. I love all of this. I am going to have so much fun with everything here. The elephants really have me my interest perked now with seeing if this matches that corduroy elephant fabric, because I'm pretty sure that's exact same colors. So thank you for all of these goodies. Now, I think it was maybe a day or two later, I went back to the mailbox and I found this in the mail, and it's also from Thelma. And it is an envelope with this card that says perfect. And there's no writing inside, so I can show it to you. It's a blank card that I can use for my junk journal stuff. So I'll put that aside. And it was full of jokers. Excuse me. So I got these cute little girls. Look at them. Aren't they darling? And, you know, different joker pictures on the other side. And some landscape ones here. Looks like Rocky Mountains. Lake Louise, maybe. Doesn't say, but the joker's there too. I love the different style of jokers that they're showing now. Now, this is kind of an East Coast scene, a bit retro with the older car there. Oh, it's AAA. Cool. And a different kind of joker again. Christmas ones. Santa in his sleigh. And another style of joker there. Love that. Love these kitties. Those big eyes, eh? Pet Shop Club. And another different joker here sitting on the moon. That's cool. Another Santa one. A little tiny one there. And this one we recognize. A little tiny one. Look at her. Isn't that cool? Looks like the Queen of Hearts, but it's a joker. And then some bird ones. And that's a different kind of joker again. Love it. Thank you, Thelma. This is just gorgeous. So now I'm going to clear this up. I'm just going to pause the video and clear this up because I want to show you one more thing that I got from Thelma. Just a second. And I'm back. So I decided to just spread this scarf out so it looks a little bit nicer than my messy desk, although I'm sure all around the outside edge you can see the mess. And look at all these dangles I'll be able to make from this scarf. Wow. I'm going to do that right after the camera goes off, I think, because these are fun and beautiful, and I don't think it would be very hard to put these together. I'm just going to put them together on a jump ring. I'll just try to bring that up a little bit closer so you can see. You might have to zoom in, but I think this would undo pretty easy. In fact, let's just try it and see. Yeah, I can move that knot pretty easily, and then I could just take it right off of here and re-knot it onto a jump ring. So that'll be easy, and I will do that and then show you in an upcoming video how they look and how I will use them. Anyway, when Thelma was here last spring, and I've been meaning to do this, and I just haven't had a chance, and I figured today I'm going to do it. I'm going to add it right into here, and it's going to be all about Thelma today. She had made the most beautiful journal, and with all the stuff, all the thrifting we did, and all the gifting, and all the other things in between, and bringing back souvenirs and other stuff, she couldn't fit this journal back into her into her suitcase when it was done, and so she left it here for me. And so I thought, you know what? I'm going to show you. Now, this is Thelma style. It is so beautiful, so elegant, and definitely how she likes to do things. And I am honored to be the recipient of this journal. So this is the journal cover itself. And you can see she's used a garment that had these roses on here, and then added her, and she loves to do this layering of like matting of different colors to really get you to have a bit of a pop with any of the images that she uses. Love this image, love that dress. The beaded dangle here that's on the bottom, just gorgeous. And then when you turn it over, there's more of those flowers. Very, very pretty. It's a satin fabric. Just gorgeous. So then on this side, when you open it up, and you can see it's a chunky girl. When you open it up, it is just beautiful. The first one says, stick with the wild ones who are full of life and madness, the ones who bring out the creativity and magic in you. Like, look at this image. Now, this is made up of 1, 2, 3 signatures, and they are done the Midori style with that they are removable if you wanted to remove them. I'll just go to the center quickly first. So these pages can come out. It's an elastic binding. But let's just have a flip through. Now I'm going to hold it upright because it's so chunky that, it's a little bit of an alligator. But she's got trim down the side here at the back. And you can see the layering is just beautiful. And so it really pops. And then she's got the pearls glued down here. And she's got, it looks like a cheesecloth ruffle. And so these pages are kind of like the signature cover pages. So they're a little bit thicker because of all the layering. Just beautiful, beautiful. And then inside on the first page here is a pocket with this beautiful notebook. And look at the dangle on here. Gorgeous. I watched her make some of this, not all of it. It was a hectic couple of weeks. And then she's got a notebook on the inside here filled with coffee stained papers. Beautiful. In this kind of an almost avocado look to it. Tucked inside this little tuck spot that is again in the layering of her style of matting. Just beautiful. Love that. It's kind of a silver color in the background. I think that came from me, didn't it? Because I don't think you brought this with you. I happen to have some supplies that Thelma needs. And then there's avocado dyed papers in here. So let's just go through. These are blank pages. Now she's got a little tuck pocket here. And it says, keep your heels, head, and standards high. Coco Chanel. Don't be like the rest of them, darling. That's Audrey Hepburn. And look at this beautiful cluster on the top here. Thelma, this is so beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. And then more pages. I think these are all avocado dyed. And then you get to the center and it says, a girl should be 2 things, classy and fabulous. Well, of course. And then a lovely cluster here. Done with the, this tulle in the background and a fabric flower and a pearl. Like, it's the simplicity makes it so elegant. This just speaks Thelma language to me. Just beautiful. And some more writing pages. That is something that I really like about journals. I love journals that give you lots of places to write. It allows you to be inspired by what you see in the journal for decorating. And then, it gives you permission to add to it and create your own journal. No one is more eye-catching than a woman with a sense of individual style. And then she's got a little notebook in here. And this is the backing. Isn't that beautiful? So she's used the backing here. I hope I'm showing where you can see all of this good. Yeah. So she's used the backing here to create yet another mat on this paper. Love your style of doing this. And then layered as well. With this gorgeous little notebook in here. Another little cluster. Love it, Thelma. Love, love, love. And inside is a beautiful notebook with a combination of probably scrapbook paper or digital prints and a scrapbook cover. Gorgeous. And places to write everywhere on here. This is still the first signature, you guys. This is a little tight. Needs to be worked a little bit more. There we go. Another pocket on this side, and two beautiful, are they cards? Journal cards? Look at this. Aren't they gorgeous? Look at these ladies. Love, love, love. That's Paris in the background there. Just adorable. Done in black and white. Another lovely pocket here that they're tucked into. And so this is the back of the first signature. And then look at her. Life is short by the dress. Love it. And then signature number 2, fashion is what you buy, style is what you do with it. And then look at this. It's very feathery. And I know it was a fabric top because she left a piece behind. So this is fabric with all of this fun stuff on top. And same with this. I don't know where she found these, but, they're just different garments that she's picked up in different places and puts it together. And so you can see she has that champagne pink it's like an antique pink. That's very much her color. And she loves to work in this color. So just stunning, as always. Then you turn, so this is still the second signature outside cover, and then you turn and you've got this long set of pockets here with a cluster on the front, and then some tags inside that you can write on. Beautiful. Look at that. All tied with a little bit of fibers. So pretty. I hope I fill your suitcases so much again that you have to leave stuff behind. And then just beautiful papers, journaling papers, and then you come across to this page here, and it's got this lovely beauty putting on lipstick in the mirror. I hope you can see her. Lovely cluster here. More writing space, and then we come to the end of the second signature, and you've got this beautiful journal card here, and it says beautiful, and she is beautiful. I love all these little add-ons here that you've, these little gems, just gorgeous. Look at this little flower. I don't think I've ever seen these before, Thelma. They are beautiful, and she's just added them in with the little clustery piece here. Beautiful. This little tuck spot has, there we go, has it's a folded part of the signature of the page, and then it has a layer of pink velvet underneath here, and then the tulle on top, and then the bling pearls. Just gorgeous. The pearls have a very, very hint of silver around the edge because each pearl it's a flat back pearl inside of a little what do they call those, like a little setting of sorts inside. So that's why you're just seeing just a hint of glimmer from the background of the setting that the pearl sits in, and then glued down. Beautiful. Signature number 3. Look at this beautiful bow. I know you probably got this off of a garment, and just stunning. And then just layered it up with fabrics and lace and trim, and then added this beautiful image on top. You can, maybe you can't see, but underneath this lace is some gold sequin trim. So it's very, very pretty, and it just gives you a little bit of a hint of that champagne gold, that champagne coloring. Gorgeous. Black trim. And then on this side, the most beautiful thing a woman can wear is confidence. Look at those stockings. I hope you can see those with the line down them. I remember when it was in fashion, I think it was in the 80s, right? Somewhere around there. And where you would get those net stockings with the line down the back. It's not easy to line that thing up so that it fits your leg perfectly. Mine were always going wavy. I'd have to stand there in the mirror and fix it to straighten it. But yeah, I remember those stockings, the second round of them. I didn't wear them in that time period, but the second round of them when they had them in fashion again. But they didn't last very long, probably because nobody could wear them straight. And then some wonderful pages to write on. Look at all this. This is gorgeous. And then here we have number 10, Coco Chanel. Dress shabbily and they remember the dress. Dress impeccably and they remember the woman. Isn't that true, right? Then they don't see the dress. They see the woman. Wow. That's gorgeous. Love that. Love the dress she's wearing and the colors and this beautiful trim that goes with it. Very nice. I have some trim like this, but mine is a smaller flower. And not this color, of course, but very pretty. More writing space. Love how you've dyed these papers. Just beautiful. And then the last page of the signature here. And the backside. Look at the bling here. Isn't that stunning? And then she's got this girl here wearing just tulle. It looks like around the top, nothing else. And then the bling here. Let me hold this up for you one more time so you can see. This is all bling and dangly. Just gorgeous. And this is the real deal. It's not the, the cheapy plastic stuff. This is the real good stuff. Love it, love it, love it. And then it says here, fashion is about dreaming and making other people dream. Yves Saint Laurent. Gorgeous. And there it is. So I finally got to show you this gem. And look how beautiful it is. I'm just honored, Thelma. I love it so much. I have many journals from Thelma. I could do a whole series on journals I've received from Thelma. And you know what? You have to probably stop the camera and make notes of different methods and her way of designing. There's no one who does this kind of work the way she does. And she just whips it up like it's so easy for her. And I know we all have our own style and we're all good at it. But when you see something like this, it just makes you gasp. It's just so stunning. I hope that I can one day have a chance to film all of my journals from Thelma so that you can really see the quality of her workmanship, the style, the design, and how, like I said, it makes you want to make stuff like her. Just beautiful. Thank you so much, Thelma. I will treasure this forever. Thank you so much for all these lovely goodies. I'm looking forward to, now I can't even bring anything forward because how can I take away from the shine of this beautiful thing? But you saw this earlier in the video, the elephant fabric, the lace trim, the fibers, the elephants, the joker cards. But the grand finale is this beautiful journal. Thank you so much, Thelma. I can't wait to have you come and visit again. And you better bring an empty suitcase. That's all I can say. Love you, darling. Talk to you all soon. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you all a very creative day and a creative week. And I look forward to seeing you all soon. Bye for now.